If you want to be inspired, motivated, and learn why you must rise from the ashes, stay tuned. Hello, everyone. This week, we are discussing why you must rise from the ashes. Now, when I say ashes, I literally mean when they put you in the incinerator and your body burns up and you're basically ashes in an urn. But that's not where you want to leave off in your life. You don't want to just disintegrate and you're left in pieces. There is more to your story. Let me tell you about how I was inspired to talk about this topic this week. I went to an event by the famous, really by YouTube, pastor in North Carolina. His name is Stephen Furtick. And he recently had an event at the Kia Forum here in Los Angeles. And he talked about how we are not dead yet. There's so much more left for us to do. And I decided to turn that into a conversation piece with you this week. Basically to talk about all the reasons why you're not dead yet. Why you must put the pieces of your shattered life, even if it's not shattered, some things that are imperfect, things you want to be better, back together again. There is so much more left and so much more of the story to tell. And that actually goes into my first reason about why you must rise from the ashes. It is because there is more life ahead of you. I always relate to myself, right? That's the best way I know how to do it, to be personal. And really, what I can say is that homeless, mentally ill, unattractive, unable to find a job, no man having Amber that sits in front of you, right? That's who and how I was defined before a couple years ago, or how I defined myself. No one was defining me by that. I was defining myself by those terms. Yet, I am someone now who is a PhD student, also someone who has a home of her own and employed, doing so many more things than how I used to define myself. Because if I would have stopped there before, there wouldn't have been more life left to live. There is so much more life left to live. The number one reason why, one of the reasons why you must rise from the ashes. Next, you are someone new. If you watched any of my previous videos, you know that I always talk about how you're not defined by your past. Your past has been redeemed, all the things, right? Another reason why you must rise from the ashes, again, or AKA pick up the pieces of your shattered, fragmented, not the best you want life, is because you are someone better than who you were before. I don't care what no one told you yesterday, what happened last night, you cussed somebody out, whatever happened, the thing, whatever took place that made you not your best self, you still are someone new today. You have the opportunity to rise up today at this very moment while you're watching this video and just say, hey, I'm someone new. That's what I chose to do for myself. I looked in the mirror one day and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put myself back together again. And wait a minute, what's even more important when you realize that you are someone new today, when you put yourself back together again, you put yourself back together and order your pieces, the fragmented pieces, the broken you, the way you want it to be. You know what? I don't want this to go over here. I want to reframe the picture. I want to change the color of it. I want to put it into a different focus. You have the right, when I say you're someone new, to define it and be any way you want it to be, as long as you're not allowing yourself to sit in the ashes of what your life has become. Continue to build and rebuild and establish an even more firm foundation. We can always get better. Now, there is a testimony in your story. If I would have took my life that night when I attempted that suicide, my ashes were already written. I did not think I was going to wake up. But I can sit in front of you and tell you that I have a testimony. If you didn't watch it, watch the video before this when I talked about how and why your life matters. I wouldn't have never come to the point where I realized my life matters without somebody having to tell me, having to have a congregation of people preaching to me about why my life mattered, because I decided for myself my life mattered. And I can preach to you that testimony because I decided to rise from the ashes of what my life was. I'm not even here to preach to you, but I'm here to tell you that if no one else has said it, you must rise from the ashes of your life. Put it back together and tell your testimony once you put it back together. This is my testimony. Every video that I share with you, it is a testimony of everything I've been through. I can't say that enough. Also, you have lives to touch in any way, whatever that looks like. Your love, your generosity, your authenticity, your story, your kindness, your friendship, on and on and on and on. There are so many ways that you can touch someone's life. That's the reason why, and another one, why you should rise from the ashes. I pray that every person who watches this video, who wants to watch this video, share it with other people, let them know that this is for them. I don't do this for myself. I do this to inspire 1 million people and help save 1 million more. This is it. This is the reason why. There's no other reason for me on this earth besides that simple phrase, that simple vision, that simple mission. That's it. I am going to touch lives. That's why I'm AmberInspires. That's why I'm the resilience expert. Because of the fact that I realized one day that I must rise from the ashes that my life was instilled. The day I put the flame to that month, where I was just like, I'm gonna let it all burn. And that was the day when I was gonna slit my wrist. But I decided when I woke up the next day, if you know my story, you visit the website, you will see and understand that I rose from the ashes to be where I am now. When Tupac talked about the rose that grew from concrete, I am the rose that grew from concrete. Nothing was there to fertilize my foundation. Nothing was there giving me nourishment. I brought myself back to, my higher power, of course. But besides that, I had to bring myself to the point where I am now to sit in front of you and tell my story. I'm ashamed of nothing. And I want you to live that life, your life in the same manner. Be ashamed of nothing. Be authentically you, unafraid, unapologetic. Go after it all. I want to share this with you. If I can rise from the ashes, guess what? So can you. Start today by putting it back together. You have more chapters of your life to live through. Okay, so let's just say I'm on the chapter of being heartbroken. Flip the page. To be continued. It is not the end. I just failed my class. Okay, flip the page. Keep going. To be continued. If you really keep watching my videos, I said in one of those, failure is the reason why I'm here today. I thank God for my failures. So when I flip the page in my chapter, yes, sometimes because I have gotten that victory from that, but sometimes also too because I fail. When I create new videos, I'm always like, how can I be better? Let's flip the page. Luckily, I haven't gotten any negative comments, but even still, I have more chapters of my life left to live. I didn't stop on attempted suicide or almost committed suicide chapter. That's not, it wasn't a period and the end. No, it's not. It's to be, it will always for my life be until be continued until I take my last breath. You have to live in the same manner. You have more chapters left in you. I really hope you take to heart what I'm saying today. You, I, we all must rise from the ashes, okay? As I always say, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification button down below so you can get all my latest YouTube videos. And remember, the only way is up.